Welcome back to Two for a Dollar. This is episode 3.
Welcome back, everybody.
Um,
Um,
Go ahead, you got it.
Please like, share, subscribe, hit that noti bell for us, please. We're trying to get them bills paid. Let's get it, baby.
Yes,
Let's get
sir.
into this one.
All right, so today's July 8th. We've got free agency news been going on. Summer League started. The mid-season tournament, or I think it's called the in-season tournament, they're calling it. They just announced that
Yep.
stuff. So, excuse me. Let's get into some of the free agency stuff first.
All right, where you want to start?
Lonnie Walker, hometown hero. Signs one deal,
You said
one
he's
year
coming to
deal,
Philly. Yeah.
1 year deal with Brooklyn.
Oh, with Brooklyn.
Yeah. Um, I like it. I think he'll be a good fit over there. They got solid young
Yeah,
pieces.
they got some good players.
I feel like he'll be able to go over there
He
and
fits
just
them.
he'll be able to hoop. I know he was doing that a little bit when he was with the Lakers, but once they traded for those pieces in the there before the trade deadline and all of that, they he wasn't getting a lot of minutes, so I feel like he'll be able to go
Yeah.
over there, go over to the
Yeah, he's
Nets.
still not replaced. But yeah, yeah, with the Nets, he definitely fits. He can ISO, pick and roll, so.
Yeah, I
All
think it'll
around, if
be
he fits the team.
be a good fit. um, the Sixers, they lose Paul Reed, who was a big piece of their team this year. He signs a 3 year deal with the Jazz. Now, I'm
Who
not.
else did the Jazz pick up?
I have no idea.
They
I
just
haven't
got
paid
someone else
attention to
too.
them really. Um, I honestly
They just got someone else too.
forgot the
So,
Jazz were a basketball team after they lost Donovan Mitchell. Um, but with the Sixers, since they lost Paul Reed, who was um, a solid big man for them, played a big piece this year, they re-signed Montrezl Harrell
yeah.
to a 1 year deal, and then they also signed Mo Bamba, who can just come in there and pretty
Oh,
much,
really?
yeah, they signed him. Who, I mean, he can just come in there and pretty much replace what Paul Reed was. So
Joel. Oh yeah, that too. And like he can fill in for some Joel minutes and stuff.
yeah, once Joel needs a break,
Play it back.
Mo Bamba, that's a definite, that's a it's a solid big man to have for them to come in there and give Joel a
Oh,
break.
I mean, and he's more offensive oriented, so like it works for them. Like, and
Yeah,
then
he's a
when
tall,
Joel
lengthy
comes back
guy
in, he
too.
can do
So
defense.
yeah, the defense will come for him easily. The defense comes to him easy. He's like 7 foot, pretty sure, long as
Yeah.
hell. So yeah, he'll be a solid fit over there. Um,
Falling.
Dallas
Mo.
Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks signed Grant Williams. So now the Celtics lose another piece of their team.
Yeah, that is interesting. Dallas definitely needed a dogged, like, defensive player who can also occasionally shoot some catch and shoot threes. I think he works there.
I like him there with Kyrie and Luca. That'll be giving them somebody to be able to
Yeah,
go
because
down there
like I
and
said,
fight for their rebounds and
it's
stuff.
like
Like
if this
that'll
is 2K, they need someone with lock badge.
exactly. It'll be a solid fit for them. What else do we got? Miles Bridges signs a 1 year deal with the Hornets again, which is after the 1 year deal.
They
He's
need a
gonna
player like
be after the 1 year deal. He'll be an unrestricted free agent. So in my eyes, I feel like now I know he beat his wife, which is crazy,
yeah,
and him being
yeah. I
in
know. I definitely I have mixed feelings about that,
him
but
being in the league
I
now is
do
still
believe in
like
second chances
yeah,
and redemption. So I'll
exactly,
give him the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Um,
it's tough.
But in my eyes, I feel like they're gonna. I feel like they signed him to the deal, and then they're gonna give him the year to kind of prove that he's still capable of doing what he's been doing. Like go out there and hoop. Like
So
still
yeah, if we're
capable of
talking
playing.
basketball, he's a solid hooper.
Oh yeah, he
Like it's
definitely
strictly
proved that
basketball.
before. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
just continued to get better, which
not
sucks that
just
he
with the
did that.
dunks, but yeah, it is definitely a shame that there's gonna be those slights on like in the future when we look back. But like I said, redemption is the thing, and maybe who knows what'll happen.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like he comes back, proves himself this year, and then that unrestricted free agency next year, he'll be able to go out there and get some more money, get himself a deal, maybe somewhere else. Maybe the Hornets re-sign him again. But I feel like giving him that 1 year deal to be able to like redeem himself, give him a second chance, kind of come back and show that like he can still play. I feel like that's a good move.
Yeah, I don't know if Charlotte has any vets, but they definitely I feel like could use a couple just to keep the young guys kind of in check as much as they can. You know what I mean?
I don't
But
know if they do or not.
I don't think they do. They're all
Um,
kind of a bunch of young guys. Like,
yeah, I mean that's true. They have Lamelo and PJ Washington. I'm pretty sure is still
I
over
mean, you got
there.
Mason Plumlee. He's not. No wait,
He's on the
is he
Clippers.
on LA now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
let's pull up the roster. Let's see. Because I mean, I'm pretty from what my knowledge that they have a bunch of young guys. I mean, like they just got Brandon Miller, so that's like
Yeah.
it's another young guy.
Actually, watching him last night, the comparison to Paul George, I do like it a lot more. He is a like slashing like point guard that can like when he can create shots when he's really moving.
Yeah,
I don't know. I do like
he
the
he
comparison.
he had some iffy games in the first two, but I mean,
Oh yeah,
he definitely played decently last night.
probably nerves.
Oh, they have Terry Rozier, so I mean, he's a vet. They got Kelly
Yeah,
Oubre. He's been in the league
he's good
for a
too.
little while. Oh, they have Gordon Hayward too. So I mean, yeah, they got some vets over there.
Yeah, I guess they do. They do got a few guys who can tell the young guys what's what and all that.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
I feel
yeah,
like
no,
that's
all around Charlotte though, I will be honest, Charlotte does seem like a team that like they have the potential to be like something really like good.
they're a
Like
big sleeper
if they
team.
really work hard.
They're a big sleeper
Hmm.
team.
For
I'm
sure.
definitely looking forward to seeing what they do. Um,
Yeah,
well, speaking of
Lamelo coming
them,
back, that'd be cool.
yeah, speaking of them, and then Lamelo signed in that contract. 260
Yeah,
mil, 5 year max extension. Him
he's
and
balling.
Anthony Edwards got the same contract. Now, the one thing Anthony Edwards said, or with his contract, it says I have a tweet here. It says as part of his contract, he's starting a new program called "Don't Follow the Wave" in Minnesota, and it says, "I want to do everything to help the young, or help as many young people as I can, and to help set them on the right path." So I think he's trying to do like a youth program type of thing,
Trying to do
keep kids off the streets and all that as like part of his contract. So
yeah,
I like that for that's
he's
smart and it's like
he's always seemed really mature and like he's always seemed like he's
oh
had a
yeah
good mindset. Like
yeah I really
definitely a
like that
hard
that's
worker.
I like that's part of his
So
contract.
his game
That's
is nice.
yeah, and I feel like he's just gonna continue to get better. Like
Oh yeah,
and he's
he's a
one
good,
I feel like in
he's a good
maybe
player for sure. And he's already built like strong,
2 to 3 years I
fast.
could honestly see him being top 15, top 20 player in the league. Like
Yeah,
he
someone people talk about like in terms of like always. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
yeah,
he's a good. He's very good.
he's got that dog in him for sure. Um, Matthias Thybulle signed or agreed to sign a 3 year deal with the Mavs, and then the Portland Trailblazers came back and they matched it. So he's going back to the Portland Trailblazers. Now, what the Trailblazers are doing, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Could be a rebuild. Seems like maybe
They,
some trades. Something.
what's their GM's name? James Cronin? I'm pretty sure his name's James Cronin. Right here, right now. James Cronin. Give me Damian Lillard. Now. I'm tired of waiting.
Said let him go.
I'm tired of waiting.
Let him go.
They said they want 4 first-round picks, and
I want to see him. That
so
would be cool.
well, Dame said, I don't know if Dame said this. Dame's agent came out and said, if he gets traded anywhere else, he's not playing. He legitimately said he will sit out.
Yeah, he'll just like make music, right? I saw something that he'll just start just making music every day.
So, I mean, you really don't have
That would actually be funny.
it. Like, as much as like, yeah, I know Dame was like, I don't really care where you like. I understand, like, you could whatever, like, I just want to be
Yeah, they
traded.
should.
And then he said, like, I want to go to
he's-
Miami, but like, no, now it's like, dude, you send me to Miami or I'm not playing. Like, I'm not playing basketball anymore.
Yeah.
He's not giving them an
You
option.
would think that they would at least respect him to the point, like, he's never ran from the grind. Like, he could have got
Dude,
traded
he's done
years
so
ago,
much
like,
for them. Like, I mean,
yeah,
he's been for that. He's been
he
on that
should just
team.
be able to get, like if that's what he wants,
I need
good things, you gotta let him go sometimes.
a Damian Lillard Heat jersey right now.
That would be hard.
I gotta cop one. I'm getting it.
I want to cop a Holy You Fat jersey.
Oh,
He's my
what?
fave.
Who? What'd you say?
You don't remember that guy? Oh, you fat.
Oh. That guy. Yeah. I remember that guy.
That's my favorite player. Yeah.
Sorry, I need a drink.
drink.
I called me. I didn't know what you said. I had to. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you said, but it took. I forgot that was like a player's name, and I was like, "What?"
I'm gonna get that jersey. I'm gonna hang it up back there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
change that shirt out.
Right? See?
R.I.P. Mac Miller, but I'll move
Yeah.
it over
Yes,
somewhere
sir.
else.
R.P. Mac Miller, R.P. Juice WRLD, R.P. XXX, R.P. PNB Rock,
R.I.P.
all
all
the
artists
legends.
that gone too
Nipsey,
soon.
man, too many, too soon. We're not gonna get into sad talk now. We're gonna keep it in the basketball talk though. We're gonna start crying over here and
Yes,
whatnot.
boy.
All right.
What else you got for me for free agency?
I think that's about it for free agency.
I got Patty Mills to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
For
Patty
two
Mills.
guys.
Let's talk about Patty. Patty Mills get thrown around like a white girl. I'm just gonna say it. This is the third time he's been traded in 10 days.
He was still in Brooklyn when he got. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the third
Yo,
time in
you
10
are-
days.
That is wild. He's a solid piece. I don't know why my voice got so high, but yeah, he's a solid piece. Like,
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
him going to
I
the
don't know.
Thunder. I mean, him being on. Well, let's see if they. Or no. Yeah, he's going to the Thunder. No. He's going to the Hawks.
He's going to Atlanta. Probably. Yeah. I'm not sure where Ty Washington, Garaba,
They're
and
going to the
Rudy
Thunder.
Gay are going. Thunder, gotcha. Yeah, I should have wrote that. That's interesting. Thunder are another young team that, like, in a couple years, they could really be some contenders. Yeah, like
The
they're
Thunder
actually
are
nice.
scary.
And especially you add Chet, and when Chet fills out a little more, gives like
Dude, he
adds
doesn't
20
need.
pounds,
I don't think he needs to. He looks fine. He just played. Dude,
he does look good for sure.
he balled out
He
today.
looked healthy. I was watching that. Yeah,
And he said,
he was looking healthy.
"Oh, Victor Wembanyama and Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson, y'all gonna play like shit. I'm gonna go out here and ball out. I'm gonna show y'all how to play basketball. This is what I
He
this
said,
is what I came here for.
hooping. Right, he was nice. He had an all-around game too, which is like really, really good for OKC.
No,
So
yeah,
many 7-footers have a bag
I
now.
don't like
It's
it.
scary. It's scary, dude. I thought we were the ones that were supposed to have a bag.
I
Anyway.
got a bag. I'm not 7 foot. I need to be 7 foot. I don't know
That's
how to
what I
get
mean.
there. I'm gonna get that knee.
Maybe we're hitting puberty late.
I'll get that knee surgery. I'll get that surgery that everybody be getting, make you taller.
Yeah.
That's about it for free agency. I mean, yeah. Besides Patty Mills getting thrown around like a white
I don't
girl.
have anything.
I can't believe. I don't know. Dude, how do you even feel? Like, what are you even supposed to feel after that? Just you just
I
keep
mean, like,
like you're just
especially it was
traded
back
and
to,
then
I would just
traded
take
and then
my
traded.
nose off.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
yo,
I would
like,
just go on vacation.
dude.
I'd
Once
be
I get to
like,
the third team
oh,
getting traded,
guys,
I'd be like, yeah, all right, like, I'd be like, whatever, like, like I'd
see
get
the
there.
boys in October, yeah.
I'd get there. That like it'd be like, okay, like welcome to the team. Whatever. I'd be like, yeah, where do I sign? Like, hurry up.
I knew this was gonna happen, but Coach Pop 5-year deal.
Oh yeah, I was just
I
about.
knew it was gonna happen.
I was just about to get into that.
Obviously, like
I
he just
love it.
got a 7'4" shot creator and like shot blocker.
Well,
He's
that's the
like,
thing. I feel like
I need it.
I feel like that's the thing. He got the extension because I feel like the Spurs organization kind of thought like he's gonna be the best coach to kind of be around. Like he's the best one to coach Victor right now. And I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
with the amount of times he's had to coach these international players, it's definitely he's proved he can
He's
before.
got it.
So yeah,
Yeah, his system
I like that a
works
lot.
when he has the right pieces. His system is proven. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, when you think of the Spurs, you think of Pop. Like that's Pop's team.
yeah,
And
easily.
I feel Pop's gonna
I
die
just
with that
watched a
team.
clip of him when Kawhi was on the team. Kawhi didn't make a pass, and Pop was like, he screamed at him. He's like, "You gotta make that extra pass!" And Kawhi didn't
Oh
know what
yeah.
he was talking about. He said, "The white guy."
Like, see,
I was crying, dude.
all his
Pop
videos,
his energy is high level.
yeah, and he's like funny while he coaches too. He like, so it's like, it
Oh yeah,
keeps you
that
into
should
it.
have had me crying, dude.
No, yeah, I love him there, and I really couldn't. I don't think I could. I couldn't
Yeah,
see him
I
coaching
knew it was
anywhere
coming,
else.
but
Like if they
yeah,
if
no,
they didn't
that is
sign
just
him, I
beautiful.
think that's just it of Pop. Like I think Pop just retires. I don't
Yeah,
think he
I don't
goes
see
and
that.
coaches anywhere else.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh
and
well,
yeah,
that's it. Like,
it'd be weird too, just seeing him in like Utah or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like just somewhere
dude, like
random. Like,
I'd be like, this isn't
it'd be
right.
weird.
I'd be like, this isn't right. I'd be
Yeah.
like, can you trade coaches? Like, trade him back to the Spurs right now.
Back 'em up.
Yeah, I mean that's about
Got
it for.
some summer league stuff.
Let's talk about. Well, yeah, we could talk summer league. Let's talk about this in-game flop rule now. I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Yeah, I do kind of enjoy it too. Because, I mean, we want to see high level basketball. We don't want to see high level flopping.
Exactly.
It's just not fun.
Stop the flopping.
And it's the most frustrating thing in the world is watching it back and like it's a clear flop that got called.
Oh,
that makes me so mad.
We should start a
'Cause it's
hashtag.
like, man, all he did, whiplash, like they act like,
Yeah.
like it's crazy.
We should start a hashtag
That's all you gotta
stop
do, just
flopping.
put on that.
That's what we should do. Hashtag stop flopping. We should get it trending
Put it in my bio tonight, you know.
and get everybody to. It's just it ruins basketball. It just makes it not fun anymore. Like
No, it having the technical thing though, but it's like not a technical that's worthy of an ejection or whatever. I like that.
yeah,
too.
it's
Like,
so yeah,
that's kinda cool.
it's like a technical, but it's not a real technical. So if you were to get another technical, like an
Yes.
actual technical later in the
Yeah.
game, you don't get ejected. So that's nice. And the the other thing that's nice about it, they said, the officials don't have to stop live play to call the flopping penalty. They can call it
Yeah,
at any neutral, like the next neutral stop ball. So that means like there could be a flop and like
yeah. There's gonna be a
2 minutes
there's gonna be
later
a
it
lot of
get
changes
called.
for it.
Yeah, there could be a flop and like
Yeah,
2 minutes later
and
it
then
gets
some.
called. Then that's gonna screw a lot of the time. Like imagine
That'll make it interesting.
imagine last like 5 minutes of a game, 2 minutes of a game, and then like someone flops and there's not a stop ball for a little bit, and then like it gets called at like the last
Yeah.
10 seconds or whatever, and then they're just like, oh, like this team just gets a free throw and the ball now, and then like they just get that for like the win. Like imagine,
Gonna be wild.
I could see that like some crazy stuff could go
How do
down
you
with
feel
that.
about the All NBA?
I didn't look too much into
Do
that
you like
stuff, but
how
like
it's like?
the 65 game rule and everything, yeah, I like that because it makes like
Yeah.
you gotta play to earn these like
I love how they
awards.
do the first team, second team. Like that to me now is so much better because I don't know, no slights on Rudy Gobert, but him having or not first team, but just all NBAs, and Vince Carter only having two, that does not sit right to me. That seems just
Yeah,
kind of crazy because I don't know.
yeah, no, I
But
hear you.
yeah,
It makes
I like the
sense.
changes to be honest.
Yeah, no, I like it, and I
Good
mean,
changes and
if you want to be considered for these
innovations in the
awards, you gotta
sport.
play. Like you gotta play, you gotta compete.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
it's so frustrating when you get a good matchup finally. It's finally on TV, a good like two teams, and then one of the star players
just
sits
doesn't
out for
play.
the night,
Yeah,
and it's like, wow.
yeah, and like I mean,
Yeah, that is
I didn't
frustrating.
look too much into it, so I don't know if it like ties into like all-star voting and stuff like that. But like think about like what like all-star vote, like Zion barely played at all, and then just because his name, like just because Zion, like everybody knows who Zion
Yeah,
is like Zion gets voted in to be like an all-star. So it's like
yeah,
stuff like that. Like I hope they change stuff like that too. It's like you gotta actually play games to be an all like to
yeah.
be
It would be
voted into
nice,
the
like
All Star
let people
game.
shine who's actually, yeah, who's actually hooping. Like let those guys play.
Um, let's get we could talk some summer league since we got into that because they're doing that rule's going on all summer league to test it out. They're doing that penalty, the flopping penalty.
Yeah.
That'll be in summer league. I saw it get called already, which was nice. I like that.
Should we talk about the main attraction of the night last night? Wimby and Brandon Miller, first and the second pick going at each other.
It sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest game, and a lot of people are now kind of they're throwing some shade, but I don't know. Those guys were hooping, and
Mm,
Wembanyama, he might have been 2 for 13, but his shot selection to me was not bad. And also, what I noticed is his teammates were not really looking for him as much as they should have. There was like at least 15 possessions where he had his hand up, like he was ready for the catch,
yeah.
and his teammates just like looked at him and they were like, "All right," and then just ran past. Like they just didn't pass it. It's like
Well, so
you gotta give it to the big man.
I feel like with their team, one of the big things is like when I was watching the Thunder game at the end of the game, they interviewed Chet Holmgren and then like two of the other players. I forget what I think his name was like Hassan Wallace. Um, he said having Chet on the team, it makes it a little bit easier for him because all the attention's on him. So then it
Yeah,
allows him to just
yeah,
go
it's
hoop.
probably the same exact
I think
Quimby.
that's kind of what I felt like happened a little bit. Like I felt
Yeah,
like a lot of the players were like
it's
he's gonna
all
have the
helmet.
spotlight on him. Exactly. Yeah, they're gonna have like they thought like oh he's gonna have the spotlight like that they're gonna be playing him like real hard and all that. That's gonna give us the opportunity to go
Yeah,
shine. But
yeah, no, yeah, they definitely had room to operate just because of that. But they should have given him more touches just so he could just initiate like stuff like
he
either
just didn't look
shots or just
comfortable.
passing. Oh yeah, definitely not. He looked like he was just constantly like looking around to see what to do, but it was like more of like a he just needed to be a little looser is all.
Yeah, he needed I feel like he was so focused
His
on the
stat
spot.
line was still nice too.
I
Even
mean,
though he went 2 for 13 from the field, 9 points, 8 rebounds, 5 blocks, like I don't know. And those
and he had
blocks were
three
nice.
assists.
Like
He had 3 assists too. I like that as a big man. I like
yeah,
that.
all around that's nice.
No, yeah,
First like NBA attention.
he had a solid game. I just think
Brandon
that
Miller. Uh,
I think the big thing with Victor yesterday was that he was going into it with a lot of pressure. He was like, I got to go out here and
oh
perform, and like he that kind of screwed.
yeah,
Like he wasn't out there just like he wasn't just playing ball. He was out there thinking about it real like too much and like,
yeah,
oh, I got it.
right.
Where do I got to be right now? Like, oh, like should I be guarding this guy? Should I be
Yeah.
help? Like, I feel like that was
His
kind of.
attention to detail is great. So he's probably gonna watch film of that and
Oh,
immediately
I expect
probably
him to
self
come out and
correct.
I expect him to come out and hoop next game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brandon Miller, we could talk. He played all right. He had
Not the
16,
most
16 and
effective.
11.
Yeah.
It wasn't a pretty
Yeah,
16
three
and
steals
11.
too. Yeah, 33% from the field, 5 for 15.
And
Which
shoots
I mean,
50%
like
from the free
he
throw
went out and
line.
shot the ball.
You hit your free
Yeah,
throws.
yeah. No, yeah. All around, he looked a lot better than that one game where he had 8 fouls. That game, I was
Oh
watching
yeah,
for that game. I was
that
like,
was bad. That was bad game.
that was tough. But he just plays with high energy, and I think he'll figure it out. And the Paul George comparison, at first I didn't like it. Most of the time, I just don't like NBA comparisons. But there was some shades of PG-13. There was
Yeah.
some shades.
Nah, the Kai.
And
You see Kai Jones poster Wembenyama.
oh, oh boy. Kai Jones got up for that. And, all right, Wimby definitely got his Mata dunked on, but he was guarding two people at the same time, so I'll give him
Yeah, he
some
did have
slack.
to
Like
step
he
over,
was
but
guarding ball, they passed it for the
yeah,
roll,
he had to
and then he
step
tried to
over
get
onto it.
over.
Yeah, I'll give him
Yeah,
that. But
so
yeah,
he was
no,
guarding two people.
he got welcome to the league, all right.
Yeah, that was crazy,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man.
Part of me feels like that's gonna happen a lot this year.
I
I
think it's
feel,
the smartest decision to put him at the. They should get a legit center and have Wimby play the 4, just so he can back out a little, take more jump shots,
dude.
like play
Like
help side defense
I feel
instead of
like
being.
him
Because
being
he
down
is
there,
skinny, dude. I mean, he's like 215, I think, at 7'4". Like that's crazy.
dude. Like yeah, I feel like him being down there, like I feel like he
I'm
might get punched.
215.
He might get punched on a lot. Like
Yeah.
imagine LeBron
Yeah,
coming
he
down the
has the
lane straight
length,
at
but
him.
yeah, with his straight arm
Just
tomahawk, like it's no, there's no stopping that shit. Yeah.
yeah,
Bang
he's
time.
putting that on his head.
And
Like Giannis
people, you
coming
said this to
down.
me earlier. People are gonna be looking to do that. John Morant is gonna have. He's gonna be okay.
Dude,
Here we
yeah,
go.
like
When he
as
comes
soon
back
as
after 25 games.
dude, yeah, as soon as they're on the court with him, it's gonna be like, all right, like all the attention is gonna be on like, oh,
I
like
want to
this is the
dunk on
big
big
story.
man.
Like,
That's
oh my god,
everyone.
yeah, like everybody's gonna be like, oh, Victor Wembanyama's playing against blah 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 tonight, like, and everybody's gonna be like, all right, let me go shut that up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
Nah, I know San Antonio though. They're gonna get him right. They're gonna get some weight on them bones, and
oh,
he's
for
gonna be
sure,
a legit threat.
yeah, for sure, he's gonna be right. He's got to get hit. I feel like I didn't think he would come in and go like crazy, like. Everybody expected him to
See,
come
that's what
out
I
and get
didn't
like a
expect
triple
either.
double like first game and
Drop
like
like
go.
60.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's still
Yeah.
playing ball against
Yeah,
NBA
people
players.
sometimes
Like
aren't realistic. And he's a 19-year-old kid. Like, man, that's a lot of pressure. Number one pick in the NBA, and like you're looked at almost as a god. Like people are looking at you like this guy?
imagine
He's an alien.
imagine what
Everyone's
the
calling him
people in
an
France
alien.
think. Yeah, imagine what the people in France think
Oh
right
man,
now.
he must be in agony for sure.
Crazy. What other games were yesterday?
Scoot
Oh yeah, Scoot
and who
played.
they
Scoot
play?
got
Houston.
hurt. Yeah, they played Houston. Scoot got hurt, which sucks.
Was that the game winner? Jabari Smith.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That was an insane ending.
I think
Yeah, Scoot had a good
did
stat line though. 15, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, had a steal.
I'm pretty
Did you see that
sure.
picture of him next to Amon Thompson? He was
Uh,
like he was like guarding him, but like it's so funny. Like I don't know, the size difference can really be so crazy in the NBA because Scoot did look just like kind of small, and Scoot is
oh, I
like
know he looks real
heavy, like
small
he's
compared to these
strong
guys.
built.
Yeah, he looks small compared to these
Well, Amon
guys, though.
Thompson especially too, because Amon's 6'7" and like
Yeah.
220 or 230 already, so he's kind of built like
So,
I think he's 220.
well, so now what sucks with the both of them? Scoot hurts his
Oh yeah,
shoulder.
ankle sprain
Yeah, and he's
for Amon.
yeah, Amon sprains his ankle. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks, and they said he's done for the rest of summer league, or he's expected to miss the rest of summer league.
Yeah,
That just
yeah, I
sucks.
saw that.
That sucks. Because then that just takes like all that time for him to get ready and like whatever. Like that sucks. Now
Yeah,
Scoot, I didn't hear anything
I
about.
already said
I didn't hear anything else about Scoot's injury after the game, but I saw that he left in the third, and they said it was a shoulder injury. So I mean,
Yeah,
we'll have to see more about that. But it's like, dude,
yeah.
these,
Hopefully, speedier recoveries for both those guys.
yeah, then it's like you think about it, like, do you
Because
play, like,
I
do we
just saw
play these
Scoot
top
was
guys?
working out with school.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, you think about it, like, do you play your top
Yeah.
guys in the, like, do we continue to play the top guys in summer league? Like you think Victor Wembanyama plays now? Like after those two guys both get hurt, like you think he continues to play? Like you think Brandon Miller still plays?
I would think so,
I mean,
but
I don't know
I
who it's
don't
up.
know.
I don't know who
I
it's
could
up
see
to. I,
maybe they're like,
like I feel like the teams are probably looking at it like, oh, like damn, what if our guy gets hurt now? Then it's like,
oh
there's.
yeah. No,
But
I
then
know
it's
what you
like
mean.
I feel like there's. But then if it comes down to like the players and stuff too, I feel like the players are like, no, like I want to play. Like I'm trying to go out here and hoop. Like I want to win.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Um.
Seeing Scoot and Steph work out though was cool.
Oh no, yeah, that's cool. I like
Putting
that.
on for the new point guards of the up and coming future.
And then
Now Steph is like the guy. Like. I mean, I even strive to like play like him because I don't know. He's like the point guard. Like everyone would like just wants to be someone who could spark that pass, still finish around the rim, has an
yeah,
insane handle.
yeah, no, that's for
But
sure.
yeah,
I'll be studying.
shout out to Steph.
Study his game a lot.
Fucking
That's for
Steph
sure.
Curry, man.
We can get into the games from today. The Heat, the Celtics game. Orlando Robinson putting up 36 and 11. That was something
4
else.
assists, 2 blocks. Oh, and his effectiveness was really good. 60% from the field and 75% from 3.
He was
Boy was
hooping.
hooping.
And then I think they said, well, Bam was there and Thomas Bryant were there. Now they're both on the Heat. So I saw somebody tweeted and said
Yeah.
he saw them both sitting courtside, and he said he had to go show out for the big men just to show them like, yo, I'll come take your spot if you messing around.
Yeah.
Like,
That was funny.
the Thunder today, Chet Holmgren, he's back. He looks scary.
Looking healthy. All around game looking good. He got a 3 ball, just tacked the paint. It was not. It was good to see him back and healthy.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back. And I feel like having him back and healthy, that Thunder team's going to be crazy.
Oh yeah, he's a great addition for them with like Poku and Josh Giddey, Shea Gilgis. Like
They just got somebody. Who else did
it's
they
a good
just
team.
get? They just got somebody else. I forget who else they just got. I gotta
There's been so many trades, I can't remember, sir.
give me 1 second. They definitely just got another big name.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, they got Victor Oladipo. I don't know if people consider that a big name. I consider that a big name. I love Victor Oladipo, Heat legend.
When he's healthy, he makes a difference.
Um,
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like you are right though. I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it
either, and it
was
doesn't look like
another
anybody
good
else. Maybe it was just Victor Oladipo, and that's just in my head. That's a big. That's. I mean, back then he was a big name, but like, we don't. We'll get into that. We'll get into that another day. Um, yeah, I think. God, that's about it for the summer league. I mean, we got covered the
I
top
got
guys.
Amani Bates had a pretty good game. He
Oh
had
yeah, I
four
forgot about him
threes. He had
yesterday.
16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. So he was all around. He was playing defense. He was shooting that thing,
Now,
getting some boards. 6 rebounds is pretty legit too. And people were saying that he was like undersized, too skinny. Like,
him taking 13 threes is kind of, I don't like that. But
yeah, I know what you mean. Missed 9 of them, but
now, now that you said that,
conference shooting
I'm looking at the
pretty
box,
tough.
I'm looking at the box score. Now the Cavs have
Yeah.
one of my favorite point guards, like probably in the past, I don't know, 10, 15 years, to come out of, like play college ball and high school ball, and Sharif Cooper. Sharif Cooper is a hooper. He had 27 points.
He's
He
nice.
had 27 points yesterday, and on 8 for 12 shooting. Like that's he's
Oh, okay.
he's trying to come.
Yeah, the effectiveness was there.
I think he's. I think
That's a
he's
that's
been
a
on the.
killer game.
I think he's been on the G League team for a little bit. So I don't know if he's been on like the
Yeah,
actual roster,
pretty
but I
sure.
mean, you put him on the actual roster with Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, then you have Amoni Bates, Jared Allen. Like they have a solid squad over there, which is kind of scary.
You're not wrong, my friend. They definitely do.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah, the
I.
Cavs are looking. That's another young team because they got even
Dude,
their
the
big men
East.
are like young.
We talked about this the other day, but the East kind of looks
Old.
scary this year. Yeah, the East looks kind of scary.
Both sides, honestly.
All right.
It's pretty even. Like I don't even know. The NBA right now is just insane.
Well, let's get into this in this in season tournament because we can talk about all these teams,
Sure.
in a second here. So
Yeah, talk to me.
let me pull up my notes real quick. So this in season tournament they just announced. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but we'll see. It's
Let's see.
it's a World Cup style type of thing. They're doing a group play. The first part of it is group play. There's 3 groups split in it's all 30 teams. So Adam Silver, when he came on stage, he said anybody can win it, which is, I mean, I don't know
It's
if
really cool to see
I don't know if
something like
anybody
that.
can win it. I don't know if like the Magic are gonna go out here and win it, but like,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's broken down into group play. There's 3 groups. It's 5 teams from the East, 5 teams from the West, and then it'll be the best couple of teams from each group move on to an 8-team single elimination bracket, then 4, and then the championship. So let's get into these groups because the NBA was doing something with these groups.
Talk to me, boy.
Group A. We'll go East first. The Sixers, the Cavs, the Hawks, the Pacers, and the Pistons.
I like it.
That's no, the Sixers and the
That's the
Cavs.
East.
That's I like that.
I like that. Yeah,
I think
do
putting
too.
putting
Big
them
man matchup, but on that matchup of guards too.
yeah, like that'll be a good matchup to see.
Tyrese is legit.
Now, the West side for that, this is gonna get good. The Grizzlies, the Suns,
Okay.
the Lakers, the Jazz, and the Blazers. Now,
That side is crazy.
each team for each group, like all the groups play, it's 2 home games, 2 road games. They didn't say how it's gonna be, like which teams play what yet, but like from that first group, like you think about like a Lakers Suns matchup, a Sixers Suns
that's all
matchup,
around.
a Sixers Lakers matchup.
Yeah.
There's like a Cavs Sixers matchup, Cavs Lakers, Cavs Suns. I don't
I
know.
want to see the
It starts in November, so I'm not.
That would be fun. I like watching Joel Embiid and Kevin Durant clash. That was what was
Oh,
so
dude, they'd
fun
be
when
good.
he
They
was
go
on
at it.
Brooklyn.
They
Kevin
go
Durant.
at. They go at it because
Yeah, it was
they're
fun.
there's some big
fun.
shit. Like they talk shit to each other a lot, and like they're close too, which is
Yeah.
like makes it
And the
better.
refs like let it happen.
Oh,
which is
I know.
amazing.
I
That's the
love
best
that.
part.
I love that. I don't know how many games into the season this is gonna be, but like, if it's more than 25 games in the season, the Grizz get Ja back. Like they're gonna be a tough matchup too. That first group's I like that first group a lot. That first group's gonna be real entertaining to watch.
Yeah, that does sound already really good.
Group 2 or Group B. The East side is the Bucks, the Knicks, the Heat, the Wizards, and the Hornets.
Okay, some solid East teams.
Besides the
that.
Wizards, those are some good. That's gonna be a real solid East side.
Yeah.
Like Bucks, Heat, Bucks,
For sure.
Knicks, Heat, Knicks. Like that's and the Hornets have a solid squad now too. Like they're building a decent team. So like you can't sleep on them this year.
Yeah.
The West side for that group, the Nuggets, which pisses me off so much because I know they're trying to make a Heat Nuggets finals rematch in this tournament. I know they're doing it. The Clippers, the Pelicans, the Mavericks, and the Rockets. Now that those are 5 solid teams. Those are 5 solid teams coming into the season. Like the Rockets could actually be a decent team. Yeah, that's what.
Are cool.
That's what my favorite thing about it. That's exactly what I thought too. They like really were like, oh, like these matchups are gonna be great to see.
Against each other.
Yeah. Exactly. And then.
Yeah, especially rounded. That's crazy.
The remaining 10 teams for Group 3 for the East is the Celtics, the Nets, Raptors, Bulls, Magic. Those are some iffy teams. We'll see how that goes. Like,
I like them all.
Yeah, there'll be all right games. And then
Chicago's hit with a lot of injuries.
I feel like if we're picking I don't know, I'm not sure how it is. It might be like one team from the East and one team from the West, like the best East team and best West team come out of it.
Yeah, I could see that.
But like from that group, it's like I think it's just the Celtics are probably just gonna run that East, unless like the Bulls come out and do something crazy. Yeah. But like I don't see the Nets putting up anything. It's the Magic.
Possible. I mean, I'm interested to see how the Celtics are now with like KP.
That is true. I'm forgetting they're missing 2 big pieces of that team.
Yeah, their team is so different now.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, so we'll see.
We'll see.
And then the West for that team, for that group, the Kings, the Warriors, the Timberwolves, the Thunder, and the Spurs. They did that on
I like it.
purpose. They did that on purpose
Yeah,
because I feel like they,
Sacramento and Golden State.
yeah, and I feel like they really were trying to push. They were really trying to push for a Wembanyama, Golden State matchup in this tournament. I don't know why I felt like that, but I felt like they were really trying to push for it. Just because that bring
I know what you mean.
everybody
Get, like, the
loves
new,
watching
like,
Steph, and then
kind of
everybody, exactly, yeah, everyone wants to watch the Warriors. Like
place on.
everyone's a
Yeah,
bandwagon
no,
Warriors
yeah.
fan nowadays. And then, yeah, Wembanyama and the like coming in, like they just put the two biggest things in the league. You put them together, it's gonna make the NBA a lot of money. um. So yeah, I guess we could. What do you think? Well, let's go. Who do you think's gonna win the groups? I don't know how it is. I think it might be one team from each thing. So like, let's say,
Let's do, like, us
let's pick
being, like,
pick a West
Dallas,
team and pick an East team for each group. So the first group,
Dallas, or
you think they be? You think
I don't
they?
know who I'm feeling in the East this year. Let's go Miami. I'll rock your boys.
Well, here we'll break
They
it
get
down.
Dame Lillard, then I
We'll break it down.
definitely think Miami.
We'll break it down to groups because we gotta pick a representative from each group. So for the
Oh,
now
for
for
each.
yeah.
Copy.
Nah, I don't mind. I don't mind that. They're both in the second group, so that could be your pick for the group too. Now, I don't know if you think the Mavs are gonna beat the Nuggets or like have a better record than the Nuggets in this
For some reason, I
series.
see them like. I mean, with a player like Luca, all you need is the other guys to be good, and then it's
Dude,
like Luca can put up like
if
some
Luca
amazing
does what
memes.
Luca does, and then Kyrie like actually plays basketball again,
Yeah, it's like a wizard
they
with the ball.
and
Yeah,
then
it
now
just
they have
plays.
Grant Williams too. Like they have somebody to play some kind of
Yeah, have that
defense. Like
defensive guy.
they could be alright. Like they could be decent. I don't mind. I really
Yeah,
don't mind it. And like, now I know the Nuggets pretty much just have like the same team they did last year. That just won the chip. But
yeah.
like, all these teams are so different now. Like, do the Nuggets really just run through
Yeah.
everyone again like that?
And I don't know. I could see for some reason the Nuggets like coming out kind of slow in the beginning of the year because everyone's gonna have a target on their back, but also they probably like. I mean, besides probably a select few, like I know Aaron Gordon has probably been training like crazy, and Jamal Murray I know has
Fuck
definitely
Aaron
been training.
Gordon.
But oh man, that's my boy. No,
Fuck the Nuggets.
true.
Only Nuggets I like
Kind
are
of
chicken
forgot.
nuggets.
Yeah, deep fried boy. But yeah, no, I could see them coming out slow in the beginning, just because I mean they just won the chip, they have a target on their back, and they've probably been having a good time after that. So
Yeah, they're probably on
they
that
probably
championship hangover, you know? Like, they out partying a lot.
yeah, probably
Yeah, no, I can see
take some time.
I can see him coming out slow in the beginning too. Um, Group 1. So the Grizzlies, the Suns, Lakers, Jazz, and the Blazers. What do you think out of those 5?
Phoenix.
Phoenix?
I feel like
You think they
Phoenix is
figure it
just too
out?
OP.
I do
Yeah, I
too, but
mean you
like
have to
does
think
that I just don't
if
know if
Phoenix
that
didn't
team
run into
works.
Denver, if Phoenix didn't run into Denver just with KD and D Book, they
I mean,
easily would
yeah,
have beat any other team. Any other team, it doesn't matter. Like they were firing, dude.
that is true. And I mean, the Bradley
But
Beal,
adding, and then you add Bradley, like nuts, dude. And then
but
potentially getting
I just
Bol
don't see how
Bol
they
as like a
work.
backup for like.
I just
I
don't see
know
how
what you
that
mean, and not
works.
only that, they're gonna take mid ranges for days, dude. But the only way it would work is if they all get like an equal amount of touches. Like everyone's got to be sharing the rock on that team, or that's not gonna work. Like everyone's just gonna end up standing like in one spot or another, just stagnant.
I think Honestly, out of the West for that group, I think the Lakers could take that. I really feel like
I like it. The Lakers are
I've
really good, like now with this new roster, in my opinion.
exactly, and I feel like they just added more pieces with Gabe
I like
Vincent,
that.
and then who else did they? I forget who else they added, but I feel like giving them the entire year now, like that entire off season of training camp and everything to like really figure out that team. Like that whole team got together like after the trade deadline. They have barely any time
Yeah.
together, and you see what they did with barely any time together. Like they were hooping. So like you give them training camp and all that time, like that team could be scary because they weren't. They looked good.
Yeah, Lakers are. They're
A,
gonna be coming
AD
back on a
just
revenge tour.
AD just needs to stay healthy, and he needs to play basketball, like how he knows how to play. He needs to not be a pussy, because that's his biggest problem. When he's on the court, he turns into a pussy.
I don't know. Yeah, he has to play.
He
Because
just I
without
don't
him, the
understand
Lakers
it.
aren't very much. When he's not on the court, the Lakers are not the prettiest team in the world.
Not
That's
at
all I
all.
know. Watching them get tough, dude. No defense, and he's also a solid piece for them on offense. Because he just like they have to respect him at least from like 20 or so. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah,
got
exactly.
a very very good range.
Exactly, and he's expanding his range too. So it's like he starts knocking down them deep shots like OD. It's like he could be scary.
Oh,
He just
yeah.
needs
If he
to.
starts hitting
He
the
needs to
threes,
play. He needs to get that dog back in him.
yeah, he's got to
I
get
don't
it.
know what happened to him. Um.
Yeah, I don't know. He just gets hurt. He get hurt, man.
Then the East for that group: the Sixers, Cavs, Hawks, Pacers, Pistons. Really, it's Sixers or Cavs to me. And now I don't know what these Sixers team. I don't know what we're
Yeah,
gonna see going into the season.
I'm gonna go Cavaliers
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say
because I
too.
think like they've had a lot of time to just like get back into like
They're gonna be so good this
the
year.
right condition.
They're gonna be so good
That's what I
this year.
think too. Like I think they've just been hooping. They've just been training. Like they're young guys. Like
Dude, Donovan Mitchell and Darius
Donovan
Garland are
had
so good. That's like
that guy had 71, didn't he? Like
something
what
like
the
that.
hell?
Yeah. So it's yeah. I mean,
71.
yeah, that team's gonna be scary this year. They're gonna be so good.
Yeah, no doubt. If
And
they can find a way to make the offense work for real, like if they get like pick and roll to like or something, like because what happens with that team is it's just the guards usually like they take it out, they start dancing at the top, and then the big man kind of sit
yeah,
on the block and they're not moving.
yeah,
Like
that does
if they
happen a
can
lot with
figure out
them.
that, if they
Yeah,
can figure out how to get some good movement, good plays, they could be very legit contender.
yeah. No, yeah, I feel like they're gonna be real scary this year. Which I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is like one of the first times that this team is gonna be like. I mean, they were good the past 2 years, and like they were decent, but like this would be the first time that this team's like really good without LeBron,
Yeah.
which is
Oh
like
yeah.
as,
And they're solid team.
as nice for
All
the
the right
city.
pieces.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice for the city. Like they're finally back to what the team was without LeBron being there. Like they're decent, like a solid team and everything. No, I think before LeBron was there, they
Yeah, for
sucked
sure.
like hell. So, but um,
Oh man, yeah.
and then so the group two, you still rocking with the Mavs over the Nuggets,
Yeah,
Clippers.
Miami and Dallas
You like that?
for each.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I think so too. Unless the Clippers come out and like they're something, but like I don't know. We'll see with the Clippers. They're always iffy. And like Kawhi he gets hurt every other day, and then he's out for months, and then he comes back for a game, and then he gets hurt again.
When that guy plays, he's like one of the like the
He's
eye
one of the
test,
best
he's
players
like
in the
one of
league,
the top 10 players in the league.
easily, but he just doesn't play.
But yeah,
And like, I don't get it.
yeah. I think I think that run with Toronto really fucked him up. Like I just think about the way he was walking after. You remember like how he's like all stiff and shit. Like he was probably so hurt.
Kinda, yeah.
He probably worked himself so hard just trying to bring them a chip.
Yeah, he definitely was working his ass off in that series.
But
And
then he
that,
left anyway.
yeah, that is true.
Oh, he was hooping.
Oh yeah, he was working his ass off that series. Um, no, yeah,
Not
but
only that series with Philly, man, that shit was crazy. That game winner.
that shot was hilarious.
From one angle, you could see it's at like the bottom of the rim, and it like just rolls over and in. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
excuse me.
probably the
Oh,
wildest shot I've ever seen.
yo, that workout today. That I'm so tired. I keep yawning. That was, dude. It was so
Oh man,
hot.
I had to make a big cup.
It
I had to make a
was
big cup of coffee.
that heat took it out of me
Oh,
today.
dude. Yeah, bro. It was hot.
Oh man. Um. Yeah, I think for that group,
That's pretty much it.
I think for that group, I think yeah,
Oh yeah.
I like the Heat. Fuck the Bucks. Fuck the Knicks. Um, I could see the Mavericks if they come out and they're like solid and they know how to work together and everything. I could definitely see the Mavericks coming out and being a solid team. The Nuggets just, I feel like the Nuggets are gonna take it as long as they don't come out slow. I feel like they could come out slow, which is why I kind of iffy
You
on
think
that
the
pick.
Nugs are gonna? You think it's gonna be yeah, the Nugs.
I think so. Just
I'm low-key writing
they
this
just
down just so we can go
no,
back
yeah, that's
later
fine.
and be like,
That's
oh,
fine.
we got it.
Um, yeah, I really think that I hate them, but that team just looks so good, and if they just continue to do it,
Yeah.
it's like they're ridiculous.
Same with the same thing I said about Luca is like the same thing with Nikola Jokic. Just like as long as he has guys who will like be
Can
able to
shoot
help
the
him
ball.
out
Yeah, if they can
scoring
shoot the ball, I think you'll be fine.
and drop too. Like as long as they're making good cuts, he's like, I'll find you. It's like the
Yeah,
same gravity
exactly,
effect. Both
exactly.
those guys have it.
Um, Group 3: Celtics, Nets, Raptors, Bulls, Magic. If the Celtics still have Jalen
I
Brown,
think the Celtics.
yeah, if the Celtics still have Jalen Brown, I'll say Celtics. I don't know if he gets moved. I don't know what they're doing right now, but yeah, I think the Celtics will take it for the East in that one. Um, Kings, Warriors, Timberwolves, Thunder, Spurs. I don't know.
Sacramento for me.
I can see that. I kind of
I think I feel like for some reason they like really like I they're pissed about the whole series with Golden State because I feel like they should have had them dead to rights, but
dude. I thought they
they're a
had
young
him.
team.
I thought they had him.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
but they're not. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is just so good, and you got a piece like Sabonis.
well, yeah, they
who's, like,
re-signed
looking to
Sabonis.
pass.
They re-signed Harrison Barnes, which is I don't know. It's like weird. They had all this money and they
Oh,
were able to go out and get like another piece to add to
he
the
took a really
team.
bad shot in
But
that
then
last game, I think.
their off-season moves this year were weird to me. I don't know. They had the money to go out and get somebody else, like a decent player, and then they just re-signed Sabonis and re-signed Harrison Barnes to all this money. So like I don't know. I mean, I guess they just like the team that they have and they think they're able to do it with them.
They're
So
just like locked in, I guess.
yeah,
With like
exactly.
Keegan Murray and all them.
Well, I mean, he just put up fucking 40 on the Heat Summer League team. Fucking
Yeah, I just see memes of him like he's looking like a prime Mike.
out of nowhere.
So funny.
Whatever. But I mean,
So
dude, that's
who you got for
I don't.
for the West?
I'm looking at it and it's like
Yeah, I don't know. It's either to me. It's
The
like
like
Golden State.
the Warriors could be like just what they always do, and like like they're just
Yeah,
gonna win.
Steph
Like
Curry.
they win all the time. I hate it, but
Yeah,
like this Thunder team is pretty good.
yeah, and they have
And
the
if
size. They're
the
young.
thing is,
Like
I like that
they're
we're doing this
they're hella
now.
good. I mean, Shea
I,
Gilgeous-Alexander.
dude,
He's a dog.
that team's gonna be crazy. That's why dude, I low key think I'm going Thunder.
Okay, I like it. I
I'm
got all these written down.
I'm
So
going
we'll
Thunder for that.
see.
I'm going Thunder for that
I'm gonna
group.
put
That team's gonna be.
that.
I think that team's gonna be so good.
I mean, especially led by Shea.
That's
He
that
is a
exactly
baller,
like
bro.
dude.
Or Shy. Shy.
Him and Josh Giddey running that like just running that offense is,
Yeah.
and then you put Chet
Shy
Holmgren.
shot.
They have the
He's,
Jalen Williams, both of them.
he's
Like,
so confident.
dude,
Yeah, they have all the right pieces for it to make like a solid squad. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it. Now, who do you think wins the whole tournament?
Ooh.
Now, because if those are our
Um,
representatives, how many teams is that? You wrote them down. How many teams is that from each thing? Is that only
I have the
6?
Suns, Cavs, yeah, 6. So Suns, Cavs, Miami, Dallas, Celtics, Sacramento. So out of
It's
those, for
8, so
me,
I don't know how it works. There's 8 team thing, so I don't know who else will get picked in that
maybe
situation.
there's like a losers bracket or something like that they like have. I don't know.
But yeah,
But
we'll go with those
I'm just gonna
6. We'll go with
go
those
with
6.
Dallas. I'm gonna go with Dallas just because I think their offense is too crazy, and I
Who
think
you
they're
think
gonna
for
start
the
out the year.
who you think for the championship game, and then who you think's winning? You say Dallas is winning. Who you think the championship game is?
It has to be a team from the East, I'm assuming.
I'm not sure, but I think the way that they would do it, it would be like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like how the normal
In that
playoffs
case,
are.
Celtics, Dallas, in my opinion. Or no. I take it. Nah. Yeah, Celtics, Dallas.
Uh, ooh, I'm going Heat. Because as soon as we have Dame, it's over for the entire league. I don't care who's in the NBA.
That is gonna be a scary roster if that happens.
Um, dude, I don't know.
What about the Lakes?
That's exactly what I'm looking at right now. I think so. I, in my
I mean,
eyes,
besides Dallas,
in
in my
my
opinion,
eyes,
it's
it
got to be
comes.
either Phoenix or LA.
In my eyes, LA finds a way to beat Phoenix, and because I feel like there's gonna be some type of point in those like there's gonna be some point where that team like not falls apart, but there's gonna be times where like everybody wants to
I
take the
know what you
shot,
mean.
like
Where there's gonna
everybody
be
wants
like
the ball, like
lapses and missing.
yeah, yeah. There's gonna be times everybody wants the ball, everybody wants to take the big shots on that team. So I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like the Lakers will find a way to pull that one out. But I mean, in my eyes, I feel like it comes down to the Lakers Thunder, and like I feel like that could turn out real
I like it.
good. But my like I feel like just the veteran pieces. I feel like the veteran pieces of the Lakers would beat up on those young guys. Not beat up, but like it would definitely be a good.
They'll be able
Those
to
would be
handle
good games.
it.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Lakers Heat. I like that.
This in-season tournament, it definitely, I
And
like it.
and then
It
I got
adds
the Heat
something
winning it.
new.
I got the Heat winning it 100%. Damian Lillard for
Gotcha.
40, Jimmy Butler for 30 and a triple double, and then Bam Adebayo 25 and double double in the championship game. Mark it down,
And for
my
me, I
words.
think the Celtics, if my matchup, like the Mavs Celtics, I think the Celtics are going to beat the Mavs.
You think so?
Okay. Got that down.
Sorry, I had to take a
Yeah.
sip of water.
Yeah, I don't know why for sure. I just kind of do. I think that they have like better defense. They have the same kind of shot creation. I think they would give Luca problems. Kyrie would be forced to shoot a lot more, but
You don't think Grant Williams and Kyrie
I
are
don't know.
like, we gotta show this team like
Well,
what's
see, that's
good?
what I was thinking of. I was thinking of that. If they were in Boston, that would be bad.
Oh,
They
if they
just
were
be
in,
getting ridiculed, bro.
Kyrie
They
be
would
flipping
getting
everybody off.
smoked. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was what he said.
He'd be flipping everybody off, cursing everybody out. He'd be trying to fight all the fans. Oh, that'd be a great time. That'd be
Yeah, I like the matchups we have. Like for either side, it'd be cool to see like a Celtics Mavs or a Heat Lakers. Cause
dude.
like I don't know, either way, I like that.
Give me the Heat. Like I said this before these playoffs. Now we weren't. I know we weren't doing this during the playoffs, but I said this during the playoffs to you. Give me Heat.
Yeah.
Give me a Heat Lakers final, 2020 bubble rematch, and please let Jimmy Butler get his goddamn revenge. That man did everything in that series, and they still couldn't get it done. I just need him.
Oh yeah, I think of that.
If
picture
Jimmy
where he's
Butler,
just, like,
if Jimmy Butler
exhausted,
wins one with
he's,
the
like,
Heat,
hanging over.
not even if, when Jimmy Butler wins a finals championship with the Heat, I need
Talk to
it.
me, King.
I
Talk
need
to me.
it. I need it to be against the Lakers. I just need it to. Like that would just
be
make
funny.
me.
That'd be interesting.
That would complete my entire life. I think. Like that'd be it. I'd be good. I'd be straight. Nothing.
I'm going to sleep.
Nothing would
See you
ever.
guys never.
Nothing would ever like be able to affect me again. I'd be like, we beat. Yup, we did it.
That wasn't.
Yeah, I need that. I
That
need
would be
that.
tough.
I need that to happen. For real. For real. I mean, that's about it for me. I don't know if you got anything else. That was
Just
covered most of
one
that.
last. PG-13's pod with Dre. I was just listening to that for like just a little bit. Just talking about like Steph Curry's like workout. And Steph Curry is a psycho, man.
Oh, he's nuts.
He gets up a lot of shots, but he goes full court to full court each time. Like he won't let himself shoot a shot until he goes a full length of an NBA court.
Yeah, I know.
So
He'd be
he's putting
running.
in
He'd be running all
so
the
much
time.
cardio.
Yeah, I know. I watch his
So much
workouts and
cardio.
he takes a shot. He's running, sprinting down the court.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get on
It
that
makes
kind of
sense
level.
why he's in the shape that he is.
Well, then
like,
if you think about it, you watch him
his
play
motor
and
is
unlimited. You watch him play and he's running around the court like a
unlimited
fucking
motor.
rat all the time. Like he's zipping around the whole
Yeah,
game
just
nonstop.
Bop.
It makes sense.
Oop. See it.
His workouts make sense.
Listening to that, and then after that, he'll go and hit the weights, and then it's like, damn, like I don't know, the NBA regiment. I'm trying to get on that too, bro. I want to work.
I'm trying to
my
get on
ass
that
off
timing
to the
too,
point I
man.
wanna Yeah.
I'm not trying to get to the league, but I'm
And-
trying to play. I'm trying to play pro ball for real.
No, yeah, exactly. And Jaime Jaquez was on the pod. He talked a little.
Yes, sir.
Very mature
Oh,
guy.
Yeah. Speaking of Jaime Jaquez,
He's all around.
Pat Riley, I know you can hear me, and if you can't hear me, I know whoever can hear me is gonna send this to you. You need to keep that man, whatever you do. Him, and Caleb Martin, and Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo. Those four, off limits. That's it. Anybody else, they can go.
Talk to me, balls.
Send them to Trailblazers.
balls.
Send them to the Trailblazers. Send them to the Nets because I heard the Nets were part of this 3-team trade that's supposed to happen. And if somebody said Ben Simmons was possibly coming to the Heat, and if the Nets send Ben Simmons to the Heat and that happens, I'm going to Miami and I'm gonna have a talk with Pat Riley. But yeah, Jaime Jaquez, I didn't like him when he was at UCLA, but that just means he was really good there. Now he's on the Heat, and I mean, after watching that interview, that
Yeah.
I just loved the way he talked. Like
He's got a good head.
I love his
shoulders.
demeanor. Like, yeah,
He's
exactly, exactly.
Yeah. He's all around. You could tell he's gonna put his head down. He's gonna get buckets.
And
He's
the
an
way he
NBA
talks,
player.
yeah, and the way he was
He's a star.
talking, like I could tell like he's ready to come in there and he's ready to go to work. And the fact, my
Yeah.
my favorite part about that, when they said who was the first person you talked to, and he
Who's the
said,
first person?
and he checked in with he checked in with UD. He
Yeah.
knows. He knows. He's a part of.
Yeah, he understands.
He's
the culture.
already. He's in. Yes, exactly. He understands the Heat culture. He knew right away. Oh, I got checking with. I got checking with OG. Don't checking with OG. We not right.
No lie, dude. Nah, he's a good guy. Like all around, he seems like a great player.
We need
He's
to
gonna
keep
be
him
good.
because I
He's
want
gonna
to
be
watch
fun
him play with
watch.
Dame. I want to watch him play with Dame and Jimmy.
He fits the system in Miami so well too.
Yep. So does Damian Lillard. Make it
Yeah.
happen.
Dame would fit, honestly.
Tim would fit so well.
But that's about it for me. That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean me. Yeah, me too. I think it's a good place for us to end there.
Yes, sir. Time to sign out.
Yes, sir. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Try to get these out
Till
once.
the next time, boys.
Once trying to get these out once a week. Probably record on Saturdays
sir.
and then get it out sometime. Probably like
Start
Monday,
posting on
Tuesdays,
the
and stuff like that.
socials soon.
Yeah, we got Instagram.
Maybe some
Gonna-
vlogs.
you could check
maybe
the-
some reactions.
Put it in the. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube description then, or in the YouTube or bio and stuff. I'm gonna put our socials in there. We got our IG and stuff out there, so we're gonna get all that stuff right for
sir.
y'all peoples. But yes, sir. We'll catch y'all in the next one then.
For $1.
$2 for $1.
Signing out.
We out.